everybody. Hey, jumping in here. Wanted to do a Facebook Live. I'm doing it a little earlier, but I just wanted to jump in here and share this information. Super busy day for me. I don't know about you. What's going on in your world? If you catch this live, make sure that you let me know what's happening. I realize I didn't put my little banner at the bottom as far as what I'm talking about today. So let me jump in there and tell you all about it. Today's topic is A is for assets. I don't know if you've ever heard that expression. What does it really mean in business, especially for entrepreneurs? And why should you care, right? So let's just jump in. I keep looking, trying to figure out where to look here because I'm using some new equipment. So I wanted to make sure that I can see you front and center. So let's just jump in here. The reason that you want to understand what your assets are, number one, what is it? Why should you even care? Is because it is the backbone of your business. And quite honestly, it's the moolah. That's where the money lives, is with inside your assets and your genius power. So it's all about that. So let me just share my screen. I just whipped together a few little slides here just to talk about it. So again, it's all about our assets in our business and what are we doing with them. You've probably heard this term before, intangible assets. All right. And like in a larger company, you might hear people talk about their patents, their trademarks, even brand names, like the name Nike, for instance. That's an intangible asset that is super valuable. No one else is going to get that because it's worth millions and millions of dollars, right? The goodwill, all that kind of stuff. It's all considered intangible assets. And at the bottom here, notice it says knowledge. That is the prime thing, the prime asset. And I don't want you to underestimate how valuable your knowledge is, your genius power. All right. So that is where the gold is, and just learning to tap into it and leverage it so that you can service your ideal people, make money, grow your revenue, all that kind of stuff. Now, I want to talk about Starbucks. If you followed me, very much, you know that I'm all about Starbucks, which is kind of ironic because I have to drive an hour to even get to a Starbucks. But what is Starbucks? It's more than just a coffee shop, right? Everything about that business is curated to bring a certain experience to their customer. We're not paying $5 just to have a cup of coffee when we can make it at home for pennies to the dollar, basically, right? What's interesting is everything connected with Starbucks is a valuable asset. And just think about that for a minute. Their recipes for all of their drinks, super valuable. All of their advertising and marketing campaigns, everything connected to their business is an asset. And they understand exactly what their assets are and how to manage them. So if you're watching live, let me know in the comments that that's making sense to you. And let me just see here. Okay. So what about us, especially in the online space? And maybe if you're just getting started, you might be thinking, well, I don't think I really have any assets. Well, again, you do. And you're probably building your assets, and you probably have a lot more than you even realize. I heard a speaker once say, it's like somebody dropping in unexpectedly and you need to feed this group of people and you think, oh, I don't have anything to feed them. But then you start taking things out of the cupboards and you root around in the refrigerator and the pantry. You put it all out on the table and you realize, wow, I really do have a bunch of stuff here. So in your online business, you've probably been building some of these assets already, and you might not even realize how valuable they are. So, what are some of these digital assets that you've been building? You know, have you spent money or created your logo? And the more you use it, the more it comes in line with who you are and what you're representing. Your sales pages, the videos that you create, all of those digital products, those freebies, the courses, articles, blog articles, long written sales posts, things like that. And then don't discount things like the workflows and the automations. If you've gotten to the point in your business where you've started building out all of that, those are digital assets. And those assets are valuable because it means you are able to grow your business. Right? So comment below if you're watching on replay or on live and let me know what are some of the digital assets that you've built so far. And I think once you start dragging things out of the cupboard, you might be surprised at how many assets you have. Then it takes us to the next point here. Once we start creating all of these things, what do we do with them? And this is where the systems part comes into it. A lot of people that I work with, they have this stuff scattered all over the place. So what do you do with all of these assets? How do you organize them? And how do you use them? And the question I ask is, are you repurposing your assets? So what do I mean by that? All of the videos that I create get repurposed up to YouTube and vice versa. Any videos that I create on YouTube, then I reuse that information other places. And then once I have that, the key is how do you keep it organized? So for all of my YouTube videos, for instance, I have a spreadsheet that has the name of it, when it was published, and then most importantly, the URL or that link. And then I can easily reference it anytime I want to use that asset. Is that making sense? Let me know in the comments. So let me give you an example of how I can reuse some of my assets, and I encourage you to do the same thing. So you create an opt-in. Somebody lands on that page. They give you your their email address, and then you need to come up with some kind of an email campaign to nurture them. Well, what do you say in your emails? It's so hard to kind of start from scratch every time you do this. Well, here's a great tip for you. Look at your asset list. So maybe if you have created videos, look at that. Or if you have other freebies, look at those things. And I look at some of the most popular videos that people have watched. And in my email campaign, I let this lead know, hey, a lot of other people seem to enjoy this video, so you might like it too. So see how you're reusing that. And it just makes it so much easier, right? Because you're not constantly reinventing the wheel. So let me know in the comments, do you have a system in place so that you're reusing some of your assets? Let us know what system you're using. Now, building out all of these assets takes time because, again, it's an asset that you're building. So when you're building or trying to figure out how to build that landing page that captures those leads so that you have leads on tap, or if you're trying to figure out how to create that sizzling sales page that converts, it's going to take time. It's going to take some effort. And if you want help building all of these assets, that's what we do inside of the 4 Diamond program. There's 4 pillars of your business, and we work on building out those assets of your business because at the end of the day, it's all about leveraging your genius zone, creating these assets, getting your message out to the world so that you can service your clients and, let's be frank, so that you can make some money. And if you're starting to make money and you want to learn how to leverage all of that so that you can scale, then reach out and let's see if this is a good fit for you, this program. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments again if you've watched this on replay. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, then I would love it if you hit the subscribe button and the notification button. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.